All right, we're here with Robert La Amenaza Garcia, who's got some pretty big news right now. For all the viewers out there, who've been wondering what's been going on with Robert. Robert, why don't you tell everybody about the big news?
Well, should I hold it? Okay. Well, the big news is basically is that I came back with my previous promoter where I had a lot of success, which is Julio Martinez Promotions. I just kind of thought outside the box for a second. Me and my wife and my brother, and I just thought, it hadn't been going good for about a year and a half. We were fighting elsewhere, San Jose, Costa Rica, and it was hard. Things just weren't really panning out and everything. So I just said, you know what, man, I tried this and I didn't really like it so much. So I think, and I compared it to what I had before with Martinez. Man, he had me fighting all the time. He had me fighting on TV. He got me world rank, got me the IBA world title. He had me going, boom, boom, and we had so much success. And I said, you know what, man? I thought, like they say, you don't really know what's out there until you go. Man, I didn't like it. I went out there and I said, man, my uncle was treating me all right, man. I left leaving that I was going to get to something, better and all that, but that didn't pan out that way. And I decided just to say, you know what, it's water under the bridge, man. And I called my uncle and touched base with him. Just recently, we had our first Christmas. We hadn't had in 2 years, And everything's good, man. I'm here in his gym right now, and everything's going really good, man. I feel happy. We're spending time again, and because, hey, to me, man, family is really important, man. After the boxing's over, when the smoke is cleared, that's all that's left is family. The managers and all that ain't gonna be there after that. That's it.
Now, what do you look forward to the most? Signing, well, you're still signed with Martinez Promotions. What do you look forward to the most? Coming back, and getting back in the ring.
Well, the most thing I'm gonna look for is getting some TV fights coming up. I know he'll get them for me. He did a great job with Carson Jones, one of my opponents, and he's had him winning on TV and everything. So, the guy's been doing some great things, and I'm like, man, if he's doing all right with Carson, man, I think I could do all right as well. Carson's a great fighter. My uncle has a good couple of great fighters here, Tigre, Carson, myself, some other prospects as well. But I think we had a great thing going, man, and I think us being together again is going to give people some new stories to write.
Okay. Now, you did fight, when you were, you did have a couple fights in Costa Rica, I believe. Tell us the experience that you had, fighting in Costa Rica.
Well, for those 3 fights, I never had the home time advantage. When I first went out there, we didn't know what. I never knew who I was fighting. First fight went out there, we fought Roberto, had a 9-win winning streak. And we fought him. He was 38-11, 22 knockouts. And I fought him, and I didn't fight in 12 months. I was just training. That's the thing about me. I don't sit down. I stay in the gym, and I don't like to just sit there. I go crazy, I have to train. I have to stay sharp, man. And so I went out there, fought him, and I got a good 10 rounds, and I dropped him 5 times, and finally stopped him in the 10th round. Then I fought again in May. Again, we show up, we don't know who's fighting. We get there, I'm fighting this guy. Okay, hit the weigh-in, we fight, and I had a 6-round stoppage. Then I fought again about 3 months ago. I just fought over there. Some other kid, he only had 1 loss, 6 wins, 1 loss, and like 4 draws, something like that. And I just show up there. Another guy, I'm fighting him. All right, we fight, and I stopped him in the 2nd round. And I just wanted to stay busy, stay in the ring, and I'm sparring all the time. Top quality opposition in Hollywood. I spar everybody in the gym there. Freddie Roach is working with me now. He took interest in me, and I think the difference with that is that a lot of people go to him and ask him if they'll work with me. I didn't do that. I went there and trained. And I trained real hard, and I think what he liked was my work ethic. I worked very hard, and I always stayed in the gym. Even Thanksgiving, I was in the gym. And he finally said, I'm going to train Roberto. And in California, nobody called me Robert, they called me Roberto. And over there, because we got different coaches, so I'm known as Roberto over there. But yeah, he took interest in me, and I'm very happy for the opportunity to work with him. And it was really neat seeing Manny Pacquiao. We're sitting behind the scenes at 24/7. And it was neat. I had never seen something like that, and it felt good being in a world-class training camp. And I'm excited, man. I think 2010 is the year to extend. That's the way I see it.
Okay, so from now on, we can probably expect you training with Freddie Roach.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working with him. I get back, I think, on the 5th or 6th. So does Pacquiao. We're going to be training and all that. I don't know if I'm going to be sparring with Pacquiao. I didn't spar with him last time. They said I was too big for him. But so that's fine. I'll be working, training for my fight, which is, I believe, the 20th of February, which will be my welcome home fight in the Valley.